Okay, jetzt nochmal eine Zusammenfassung, was so alles passiert ist.
Your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Faith hat es dahin gerafft.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Was, wenn ich das einfach
We're
abgezogen
destroying
hätte?
the tree.
Und die Hexe hätte ich besser rekrutiert.
What monsters are you? What horrible, evil, villainous, warped monsters are you?
Ich habe den Baum abgebrannt, anstatt sie zu rekrutieren.
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Bloody Mary.
Oh
Eine
God,
Silberkugel.
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff?
Da ist er.
We have a great deal to discuss.
Das ist der Boss der Unterweltgang. Ich bin sehr gespannt, was der jetzt zu sagen hat. Weil der ja irgendwie einen Plan damit hat, diese Viecher zu köpfen. Und warum bei uns ablegen. Aber vielleicht köpft er die auch nicht. Vielleicht versucht er auch herauszufinden, wer das ist. Das kann ja sein. Wir werden es jetzt herausfinden. Ein für alle Mal. Episode 5. Wer einmal lügt. Dem glaubt man immer.
You must be tired.
Oh, ich habe mich dazu entschlossen, eine Zigarette anzumachen.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Das ist Arschloch.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Ach komm.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than
That's
a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got
Warum?
what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Warum? Warum hat er die gekillt?
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Chivella!
Does it matter?
Look,
Freut mich,
the
dich zu
fact
sehen.
is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued
Ich nehme euch
cooperation.
beide fest, das finde ich
I'll
gut.
be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with
Fuck,
you?
wen nehme ich?
I told you.
Einen krummen Mann.
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the
passiert
truth,
jetzt?
I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Was passiert jetzt? Bloody Mary ist da. Oh oh. Oh oh. Wünsche eine gute Nacht, der.
Did I
Schlaf
miss
schön.
anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Bei der habe ich echt Schiss. Oh oh, die verwandeln sich jetzt alle. Ich aber auch.
Take this!
Oh oh. Oh, das ist ein Ausgang,
You're
glaube ich.
done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Nein, der verschwindet.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh, jetzt hat er ihn abgestochen. Bam! Georgie auch platt gemacht.
Oh God. Oh. This way.
Die hauen alle ab. Ich muss hinterher. Ich muss hinterher. Okay, gut. Und Bloody Mary habe ich echt Schiss.
Shit!
I know.
Nice! Oh oh. Renn hinterher. Was ist das für eine Leiste da unten? Was passiert hier? Der Abstand, den ich zu denen habe, oder was? Holy shit. Wir sind schon massiv, Leute. Massiv. Fast aufs falsche Auto geklickt. Nein, ich musste mich jetzt entscheiden. Fuck. Ich habe das falsche Auto genommen. Fuck. Ich wollte den krummen Mann. Mini-Alk, ja, das ist richtig. Die Taktik. Komm wieder hoch. Du musst dir mindestens einen schnappen. Wenn wir den krummen Mann schon nicht kriegen, müssen wir uns Georgie holen. Jetzt müssen wir die aufhalten.
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Seh da! Ich bin nicht ausgewichen. Nicht ausgewichen. Vielleicht war das ja die richtige Entscheidung. Okay. Da komme ich rein. Die Tür hält mich nicht auf. Da gehen wir rein. Dahin Kleidung. Wir sehen, die haben uns die Frage beantwortet, wo er denn jetzt seine Kleidung her hat. Immerhin, bei Hulk haben sie sowas nie beantwortet. Georgie, die gehörst jetzt mir. Jetzt sogar den krummen Mann geholt, ey. Der verantwortlich ist für die ganze Scheiße. Aber den können wir uns immer noch holen. Wir holen uns jetzt erstmal Georgie. Natürlich passt das wie maßgeschneidert.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Geht jetzt einfach rein. Lausche nicht. Er stirbt jetzt. Wir haben nichts gewonnen.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses.
Kannst mir noch Antworten
Crooked
geben?
Man's the one you want.
Ja, das weiß ich.
You're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's
Kannst mir helfen, den zu kriegen, Georgie, um Rache zu nehmen.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Den nehmen wir mit.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
Ja, das ist richtig. Komm mit jetzt. Und dann holen wir uns den krummen Mann.
So easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right?
Ja, weil
George is the bad
das.
guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them...
Ja?
What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole?
Ja,
I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Mhm.
You have to understand.
Die
Nobody
ist
was
komplett
supposed to
verklatscht,
die.
Leute. Die ist komplett...
When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us.
Die Intention spielt keine Rolle.
Us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say?
Ich glaube nicht, dass die
It's
Hexe
my
uns hilft.
life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life.
Die zieht das jetzt ab,
It
selber.
would be different here. But it's all the fucking...
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
Holy shit, der Kopf ist ja wirklich abgefallen.
No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Der geht jetzt auch drauf.
Oh.
Komplettes Desaster. Alle krepieren sie.
Fuck!
Get up.
Kann er nicht. Dem seine Gedärme fallen raus.
Up. Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that.
Ja, das
Just
wird
make
auch.
sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him.
Dann hilf mir. Gib mir eine Info, die mir helfen wird.
Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
George würde ich daran erinnern, der krepiert hier.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks.
Okay, danke schön.
He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Nö.
I know what I did.
Dafür, dass du die zwei getötet hast, gebe ich jetzt kein angenehmes Ende. Das hast du jetzt nicht verdient.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
Ja.
You'll have plenty of time to think about what you've done.
Fuck you!
Sag bloß, der überlebt. Das wäre krass.
Piece of shit.
Ja, er war der Mörder. Jetzt müssen wir aber den Typen kriegen. Den krummen Mann. Wo kann man das Band kaufen? Willst du dir selber eins anziehen, Tamara? Und so wie es aussieht, bekommt man das im Puff. Anderen schenken. Aha. Wer hätte es denn verdient in deinen Augen? Das Auto brauche ich mir nicht angucken. Mal gucken, ob wir den dran kriegen. Weil, wenn wir den dran kriegen wollen, müssen wir an Bloody Mary vorbei. Vor der habe ich echt Schiss. Die ist knallhart. Die haben Silberkugeln, Leute. Die machen mich fertig.
Of course.
Päckchen, ja, das sind die Metzger-Päckchen, glaube ich. Okay, müssen wir mal die Untergrundmafiosis auslöschen hier. Nichts leichter als das. Geschlagen und gewürgt. Dann hau die zurück.
The big bad wolf.
Big Bad Wolf.
You used to be something.
Und Fotos von uns allen. Snow und ich, das bin nur ich, das ist Faith und ich. Das ist Nerissa und Faith, wie sie streiten, glaube ich. Nerissa und ich nach der Prügelei mit dem Holzfäller. Das sind Holly und Snow. Das hier ist, glaube ich, Nerissa. Faith? Ist es in der Mitte? Soll das Snow sein?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
Silberkugeln. Fuck. Die machen mich fertig. Ich habe keine Chance, Leute.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way.
Muss ich die platt machen.
Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Ich schau dir einfach. Oh, oh.
Wow. What a man.
Verdammt.
Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Oh, daneben. Bam, voll in die Fresse. Dass er sich so beschissen teleportiert. Kann die sich auch verwandeln? Jetzt habe ich dich fast erschrocken. Fuck. War ich ein bisschen zu langsam. Ich glaube, die hat sich auch verwandelt. Sieht zumindest so aus. Das Viech. Ich drück doch rechtzeitig.
Come out and face me.
Tatsächlich, sie hat sich auch verwandelt. Die ganzen Spiegeln in sich drin. Weil Bloody Mary, ne? Eieiei. Boah, ist die ekelhaft. Nicht so geil. Boah, ist die cool designt, Leute, ey. Die ist richtig cool designt. Macht uns gnadenlos fertig. Oh, wir sind verwandelt. Warum das denn jetzt? Die ist so cool designt, ey. Was ist denn hier los? Das ist aber unfair. Ausgewichen. Alter, ey. Alter, was ist unfair? Das ist unfair, Mann, ey! Holy shit! Was ist denn jetzt los? Das ist unsere wahre Gestalt. Der große böse Wolf. Der große böse Wolf. Nice. Aber wie viele das doch sind. Alter, was geht ab? Was machen wir? Da passt die Großmutter gut in den Bauch, das ist richtig. Hast du das selber auch schon gespielt, Chivella? Zack! Oh, Schwein gehabt, ey. Bloody Mary jetzt tot? War's das mit ihr? Ja, schon ewig her, aber war schon richtig nice. Ich find's mega geil.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Was ist mit dem Untertitel los?
This gun holds 6 rounds of...
Warum ist das jetzt ein spanischer Untertitel?
Specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Was ist... Ich muss wieder neu starten. So wie beim letzten Mal. Wir müssen wieder neu starten. Ja. Wir hatten schon mal so Probleme mit Untertiteln und Auswahlmöglichkeiten, da mussten wir neu starten. Ja, also Untertitel auf Spanisch kein Problem, aber die Antworten auf Spanisch, das kannst du vergessen. Also, yo hablo español un poco, aber das kriege ich nicht hin. Yo hablo español. Mi español es muy fatal. Eine Schule gehabt für viele Jahre. Fortfahren. Boah, bitte keine spanischen Auswahlmöglichkeiten mehr. Wehe, das ist jetzt schon wieder Spanisch, Leute.
Bigby? You look tired.
Okay.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die.
Komma ist da. Komma ist da.
Reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should.
Ich hätte das in Google Translate sonst gemacht.
Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
Auf keinen Fall.
And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
How about I bring your corpse back to the woodlands instead?
You're not going to kill me.
You'd bet your life on that?
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
Doch.
I didn't kill those women.
Du bist schlimmer als
And I
das.
think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not
Genau,
a killer.
natürlich.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it.
Ja, du hast es einen Auftrag gegeben, du Spasti. Also, kommst mit jetzt.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
Du hast das einen Auftrag
You really
gegeben.
think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work. What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here
ich
would
nehm dich
achieve
mit.
nothing. And what would Miss White think?
Bring dich zu Snow.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Das haben wir gut gemacht, Leute. Das haben wir gut gemacht. Ich lasse nicht vor der Gemeinde sprechen, da manipuliert er wieder die ganze Stadt. Schenkova.
I know.
Wunderschön
We
genannt.
have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Guck mal, wir kommen mit dem Crookman.
He's
Geil.
back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Hat er verdient.
Are you okay? It's
Okay.
been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of Faith and...
As I already informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not
Du
me.
hast es einen Auftrag gegeben.
It was Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything.
Echt.
We'll
Hör
deal
auf
with
zu
it later,
labern,
but
Junge.
right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to
Nein.
read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it
Sehr
up
gut.
already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Es labert er wie so eine
You have
abgehobene
the floor.
Scheiße.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
Oh Mann, ey. Der
They do it
labert
because
nur
they want to
gequälte
protect me,
Scheiße.
as I
Hallo,
protected them.
Bienchen.
You
Warst du wieder
understand wanting
tanzen?
to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help.
Der labert nur Scheiße. Das ist so krass. Und hält sich für so klug.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all
halt die Fresse.
some kind
Ohne
of
Witz.
tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Er labert nur gequillte Kacke.
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really?
Ja.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
Das hat nichts
I got her tree back.
mit den Morden zu tun. Nichts.
Poor fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
What?
You burned it down?
You see?
Why would you do that?
There's more to this than they're saying, okay? It was necessary to keep this town safe. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man.
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
Guck mal, die stellen sich jetzt auf unsere Seite.
Of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Guck mal, sogar die Grandma kommt auf unsere Seite. Das gibt's doch nicht. Also egal, ob wir ihren Baum verbrennen oder nicht, die stehen alle auf unserer Seite. Auch jetzt kommt er wieder und redet irgendwas geschwollen daher. Hält sich für so klug. Nein. Ab in den Brunnen.
Bigby got a confession
that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke.
Ist aber egal. Mein Wort wiegt mehr als deins.
History. What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Ach, kommt, Leute.
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed him.
Make sure I understand you.
Der redet sich doch jetzt nicht ernsthaft raus. Wollt ihr mich verarschen?
Because he was working for me at the time. Yes?
Yes. Of course. Yes. You're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Was hab ich denn für?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Nein! Das stimmt überhaupt nicht, Leute. Hallo, Herr Chirurg. Ich habe den am Anfang einmal gehauen und alle anderen Entscheidungen, das waren insgesamt 5 Entscheidungen, glaube ich, oder 4, Die erste habe ich ihn gehauen, bei den anderen habe ich ihm immer gegeben, was er wollte. Und jetzt zu sagen, ich hätte ihn windelweich geprügelt, stimmt überhaupt nicht. Je länger man den labern lässt, umso mehr verbreitet er seine Seuche. Ab in den Brunnen mit dem.
Maybe he's right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, ohne Witz, das reicht jetzt mit seiner Laberei.
But I must perish for
this
mine.
is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story.
Halt die Fresse, du gehst in den Brunnen. Du entscheidest das hier nicht. Jetzt halt endlich die Fresse.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know.
The laws apply when we need them.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking.
Guck mal, was lassen die denn überhaupt reden? Es ist doch klar, dass er seine Seuche verteilt und versucht, den Leuten irgendwas ins Hirn zu labern. Es ist doch klar, dass er versucht, die alle umzustimmen mit seinem geschwollenen Gelaber. Ab in den Brunnen mit dem. Einmal ins Gesicht hauen und dann ab in den Brunnen mit dem. Was lassen die denn überhaupt noch reden? Ich raff das nicht.
We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since,
Lass sie dem überhaupt
which one of
zuhören?
us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless
Was hören die dem doch zu?
too stupid to command your
Der
own
labert
destiny?
nur Scheiße.
Without me, who will pay your
Ohne
rent when
Ende.
you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
Jetzt manipuliert er schon wieder alle.
You from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me.
Sie darf hier jetzt reden, weil das Halsband weg ist. Jetzt geht's ihm an den Kragen, Leute. Sie darf reden.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come here.
Dear, I don't
Just shut up.
Ja, Mann.
You enslaved us for years.
Nerissa, gib's
Let us
ihm.
hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Runter mit dem.
That's too
Endlich.
fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Du meinst ernsthaft, dass er nicht aus dem Knast entkommt, oder was?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
There will be more if he isn't stopped.
I don't care.
Ab in den Brunnen.
It's too dangerous.
Ab in den Brunnen.
Everyone, listen up!
Ab in den Brunnen.
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not? What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
Look,
Okay,
Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
Brunnen.
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Brunnen, Brunnen,
That makes sense to me.
Brunnen,
I guess it
Brunnen.
does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure?
Brunnen,
This isn't how it's...
What the people want, Miss White.
Okay.
Ich zögere
Mr.
keine
Wolf,
Sekunde.
It's your
Ab in den
call.
Brunnen.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
Ab in den Brunnen. Der Typ labert sich aus dem Knast raus und alles geht wieder von vorne los.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you
In den
think is
Brunnen.
right.
Ich hätte ihn den Kopf abreißen können.
everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Ach komm. Bam! Runter mit ihm. Bam! Ja, Mann!
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss
Du
me.
redest dich jetzt nicht raus, ich schmeiß dich runter. Du kannst labern, was du willst, ich schmeiß dich runter.
I won't.
Mich kriegst du nicht manipuliert. Oh, endlich ist ihm sein toxisches Gelaber vorbei, Leute. Endlich ist es vorbei, ein für alle Mal. Oh mein Gott. War das ein manipulativer Hanswurst. Oh Gott.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Ja, den hätte ich auch so, am liebsten verkloppt. Aber ab in den Brunnen war das Beste, was man machen kann. Der hätte sich aus dem Knast rausgeredet und es wäre alles von vorne losgegangen. Der musste ein Ende setzen. Er hat seine gerechte Strafe gekriegt. Lily und Faith ermorden lassen. Reicht. Sind wir am Summen?
Oh, hi. Sheriff
Wollte schon
Bigby.
sagen.
Great to see you.
Was ist das denn?
I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
Das wäre witzig gewesen, wenn das jetzt Toad mit seinem Glimmer ist.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Ich hoffe, Toad hat seinen Glimmer.
This fucking line.
Gucken's. Staunen sie alle.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Ich will Toad mit seinem Glimmer sehen.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Der Popo. Yellow Brick. Ich werde gleich auch noch sagen, was das nächste Horrorspiel wird, Leute. Welches Horrorspiel wir ab morgen spielen.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit!
Toad, du hast immer noch keinen Glimmer.
Got these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab
Ich
that,
habe versucht zu helfen. Ich habe dir sogar Geld gegeben für den
Sorry
Glimmer.
about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Das ist deine Schuld, Tod. Das ist deine Schuld. Red dich da nicht raus. Ich habe dir 3 Milliarden Mal gesagt, hol dir den Glimmer. Du hast die Entscheidung getroffen, es nicht zu tun. Es ist einzig und allein deine Schuld, Tod. Da kannst du dich nicht rausreden.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's the willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Your dad broke the rules, TJ. You're not allowed to stay in Fabletown without a glamour.
Okay.
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Der arme TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Nerissa. Is ze bowlen?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Let me help you.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Ich habe sie
Not
umgebracht.
sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
Die trägt keine Schuld an den Morden.
But that night at the club, Georgie came back
Mord am
and
andere
told me
begangen.
things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Sie war das mit dem Kopf an unserer Schwelle. Sie hat den Kopf dahin getan, damit wir anfangen zu ermitteln.
And I left her.
Sie wollte, dass wir den Tod bemerken, den Mord bemerken und ermitteln.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Müssen wir nicht drauf antworten.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
So wie Faith es gesagt hat.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Was ist los?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Hey, heißt das, Faith hat sich verzaubert oder was? Hallo Mo, schönen guten Abend. Heißt das, Faith hat sich nur verzaubert und ist gar nicht tot? Ich raff das nicht. Das sollte eigentlich mal der Cliffhanger für den zweiten Teil sein. Das hast du mit Georgie gemacht. Du und 31,4 Personen der Spieler haben Georgie dem Tod überlassen. Die meisten haben ihn getötet. Den Krummmann einen Prozess gewährt. Ja, wir haben Leben zurückgebracht. Nur 40%, ungefähr 40% haben den in den Brunnen geworfen. Das war ja eine Drittelentscheidung. Das heißt, der Großteil der Leute hat ihn wahrscheinlich in den Brunnen geworfen. Statt ihn zu töten oder einzusperren. Ja, ey, es gibt Unmenschen, die dieses Geschenk nicht angenommen haben. Es gibt Unmenschen, die das Geschenk von TJ nicht angenommen haben. Was für Schweine. Was ist mit Nerissa los, Leute? Was geht da ab? Jetzt will ich das wissen. Warum gibt es den neuen Teil nicht jetzt schon? Beast, du hast ihm nicht gesagt, dass du bei... Okay, ja, ein paar Entscheidungen, die wir hier getroffen haben. Ja, okay, die Kiest, aber die stirbt doch in jedem Fall. Ab mit dem Kopf! Genau. Oh, Chivella ist das! Oh mein Gott, wir haben den Falschen in den Brunnen geworfen. Das hätte mir doch direkt klar sein müssen. Wenn ich ständig nur Köpfe finde, muss Chivella dahinter stecken. Verdammt. Jetzt weiß ich, wen wir im zweiten Teil jagen müssen. Aber Faith hätte man doch nicht retten können. Das kann ich mir nicht vorstellen. Ja, diese Chivella haben wir dich doch erwischt. Faith stirbt doch in jedem Fall. Oh, Sam. Unter einer Klaue auf. Tut wieder seine Pfote auf meinen Arm, Leute. Hier, der hat seine Pfote wieder auf meinem Arm. Hallo, Herr Sebas. Johnny? Es könnte sein, das habe ich mich schon gefragt. Es könnte sein, dass man Georgie retten kann. Indem man nicht mit denen kämpft. Weißt du? Indem ich ihn einfach den Deal annehme und ihn mitnehme oder so. Ja, der zweite Teil kommt. Du kannst ja eine Foto mal von meinem Arm nehmen. Dadurch komme ich auch nicht schneller zu dir. Oh, so feucht bist du, Sebas. Leute, das neue Horrorspiel ab morgen wird... Fuck, wie heißt es noch? Fuck. Wie heißt das noch? Ich muss jetzt in Steam mal nachgucken. Muss mal in Steam nachgucken. Habe ich es hier schon drin? Hier, Little Hope. The Dark Pictures Little Hope. Das wurde sich von vielen gewünscht. Und es war jetzt im Angebot für 10 Euro, glaube ich. Und das ist in Ordnung. Wir werden morgen The Dark Pictures Little Hope spielen. Das soll ja auch der beste Teil dieser Reihe sein. Und ich bin sehr gespannt. Der letzte war jetzt nicht so wirklich geil, aber er hat Spaß gemacht. Er hat schon Spaß gemacht. Also die Idee und alles war schon cool mit diesem Geisterschiff. Aber es war halt, die Produktion war recht... Man hat gemerkt, das Budget war nicht so da. Bei Little Hope müssen wir mal gucken. Little Hope habe ich auch mal mit einem Kumpel gespielt. Wie fandest du es? Wie ratest du Wolf Among Us so? Also wie ratest Wolf Among Us so nach dem ersten Spiel? Da sage ich euch was zu. Ich lese mal schnell Chat, sonst seid ihr wieder weg. Oder der Chat so schnell runterrattert. Fand Little Hope jetzt nicht sehr gut, muss ich sagen. War schon ganz gut zur Pralle. Fand die ganze Reihe eigentlich ganz gut, sagt Chivella. So, Leute. Wolf Among Us. Ich muss sagen, Story, Charaktere, Atmosphäre, alles top. Wirklich richtig, richtig gut. Ich würde dem eine 8 von 10 geben. Wenn man davon ausgeht, dass der erste Teil von Walking Dead eine 10 von 10 ist. Weil ich muss sagen, so gut das Spiel auch ist, die Charaktere haben mich nicht so mitgerissen wie in Walking Dead im ersten Teil. Also Clementine und Kenny und der Tod von Lee. Alter Schwede. Hat mich das fertig gemacht. Auch der zweite Teil hat mich emotional vollkommen fertig gemacht. Vor allem wegen Kenny. Aber, hier haben mich die Charaktere nicht so... Snow, als der Kopf von Snow da war, ging das schon los, so richtig in die Magengrube zu gehen. Aber in The Wolf Among Us war das Spiel nicht so gnadenlos wie in der Walking Dead-Reihe. Muss ich sagen. Aber es ist trotzdem ein unfassbar gutes und großartiges Spiel. Großartige Charaktere, super geile Story. Und bin sehr gespannt, wie das im zweiten Teil weitergeht. Haben uns gegenseitig nichts großartig verraten. Hatte dann ziemlichen Shame, sich am Ende dann auszutauschen. Was? Shame? Würdest du sagen, weil die Atmosphäre in einer Zombie-Apokalypse vorherrscht, dass hier eine Detektivgeschichte ist? Nö, das spielt keine Rolle. Ich finde sogar eine Detektivgeschichte interessanter als Setting als eine Zombie-Apokalypse. Weil eine Zombie-Apokalypse einfach mega, mega ausgelutscht ist. Aber die Charaktere haben einen emotional nicht so mitgerissen wie in der Walking Dead Teil. Hier war definitiv das Potenzial gegeben, um einen emotional so mitzureißen. Aber die haben einen nicht so, die waren sanfter mit dem Spieler. Die waren gnadenloser in den Walking Dead Teilen. Finde ich. Die hätten hier genauso gnadenlos sein können, weil es ging ja auch um Morde, um Charaktere, die sterben. Zum Beispiel, hätten die Snow ernsthaft draufgehen lassen, wäre das eine ganz andere Wendung gewesen. Dann wäre man da emotional ganz anders involviert gewesen. Dann hätte man unbedingt Rache gewollt und sowas. Aber sie kam ja wieder. Ja, soweit auf jeden Fall mein Fazit.